Right, so something I've been thinking about for ages was how can you use a net with conventional deadfall triggers, like for example the Figure 4. How would you be able to use a net with that? So I've been reading quite a few books and one of them mentioned the trap. Nothing to do with deadfall triggers or anything like that, but it just said one thing what suddenly made me think of something else. And I've now thought of a way that you can very easily make something and use all the normal kind of deadfall triggers but with a net, and all it is simply this. So a wooden frame, and then the net is on it. I've left a bit trailing down the back. That's because, to be honest, I didn't want to cut the net. You could cut that bit off. I hope you can see this, but there is a net there. Right. So as soon as you've got this, now you've got something here to balance it on. We could do it several ways. I've thought of loads of new ideas for using this. We'll go out and do one and have a look. So that's it set up. Now if you thought it was too light, you could always use a much bigger wooden frame, or at the front there and at the back there, tie a rock each end, that'll hold it down. Or like I said, much bigger, thicker frame. But another thing you could do is have the back end tied to the floor, but so it still goes down. Because the animal will be in the net, it will try and move around, the string should hold it in place. So I think about that size, even like that, will probably hold pigeon-sized birds. But like I said, you've only got to make things slightly thicker and stronger if you want to catch bigger things. Right, so also one little trick what you can do is, I hope you can see this, but I've got a piece of string tied to the back of the net. It keeps it right open, right up to there, or kind of lifted back. That goes up and over, it's down to a piece of string with a rock on it. Once you've made your net like that, with your frame, there's loads and loads of different possibilities of traps you can make now, all using conventional triggers, and also relatively easy to make, probably even easier than a normal cage. You only got to bulk this up for bigger things or make it heavier. So these, having big thick logs in a frame with a net over, that would hold a lot of things down. Or tie some rocks or tie some other logs to it, So I'll do a load more videos on this, and it gives us a lot more ideas for net traps, when most books you look in, there's only about 2 net traps in there, if that. Sometimes there's only 1. Right, anyway, thanks for watching, I'll see you later.